Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Bright. In my hands is Disaster Inc. number 5, wrapping up the arc of the series. It's from writer Joe Harris. Sebastian Piriz is the artist. Carlos M. Mangual is the letterer. And this was a very interesting ending. It takes the various concepts presented throughout the series, wraps things up, and leaves a lot of open-ended questions as to the whole situation. So Disaster Inc., the story as a whole is there's this thing called disaster tourism, where people pay money to go see generally jacked up places. So probably the most well-known is Chernobyl, obviously the disaster there. The meltdown is many years later that people actually go and tour the area. I want to say there was a film by it, but about that concept. But it's become a thing of going to see like really messed up places or locations you're not supposed to go to that might be illegal to go to. So Disaster Inc. The story revolves around the Fukushima disaster. That was a nuclear meltdown in Japan. The area is high radiation. It's something that is still impacting us to this day and will be impacting us for many, many, many years long after I'm gone from the planet. Nice and depressing. So the story revolves around a group of tourists going to check this out, and we've learned over time that some of these tourists aren't who they seem, and that the area holds a secret. And the secret basically is that there's like ghost samurai protecting it who are kind of pissed about what has happened. So we get to the ending, and it kind of deals with that situation. It wraps things up. And it does it, fairly well. It's one of those where it kind of feels like a disaster film or a horror film where you have the lone survivor, walking away, who then has to kind of recount what happened. We've seen that in so many different situations and films, and it's done in a really interesting way. And for the most part, like I enjoyed it. Like it's a nice ending, wraps things up. It does feel like things maybe rushed a little bit. It could maybe used one more issue to maybe go into more detail of some stuff, giving us some more scares. But I especially loved the final page where we kind of see the what happened to one particular character. Very kind of, it's just cool. It reminded me of another film, and I'm not going to say which film, but we'll see if anyone can guess in the comments who's read this. So it's a satisfying conclusion. It's a 5th issue. It's not somewhere you're going to start with in the series, but if you kind of like horror, ghost stories, stuff like that, this is one definitely to check out. It's different, and it's to me fairly satisfying. It's definitely has a lot to it and some nice twists and turns, and it's that nice breezy sit back, relax, and be entertained story to it, and comic story with good art that like this one's got some definitely like really cool art and coloring to it. So we're gonna show off some of that art. Like when I say really cool art, we're just gonna show this off. That was the ghost samurai for trying to protect their land, pissed off as to what has happened. Short version of it, like it's kind of hard to really go to it because it's a 5th issue. I don't want to ruin stuff. I really don't want to spoil things. But if you enjoy ghost tales, if you enjoy horror, there's a lot to the series as a whole to enjoy. It very much plays off that aspect of who's going to die, what order are they going to die, what horrible demise are they going to meet, like how are they going to get butchered, and that's part of the fun of horror as a whole. And it's one aspect that I do enjoy. Like the more creative the death, the more fun it is in a weird way. And these are characters like there was very few people who are redeemable in this comic, so seeing them butchered is very satisfied. So this is out. You can go get this in comic shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. Tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some affiliate links. There are affiliate links. So we do get a small percentage, but by doing that, you help support our site, but really go support your comic shop. As always, really appreciate it, and thanks for watching. By doing that, you support us, and thank you, AfterShock, for hooking us up with a review copy. We appreciate that as well. Now, if you're into comics, if you are into AfterShock, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.